unplug your nose and open your ears. It's time for the Queefcast.
Dude. Do you want to tell them what happened, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
Well, basically we just wasted, what was that, like an hour and a half?
We were at an hour, and it was really
material.
fucking good. And
I think that was some of the best stuff we've ever recorded.
And we're not just saying that, okay? Now, I know that you would say that. I would say that if I had just, like, recorded some garbage and then lost it, I would be like, dude, that was really good, I swear, but you'll never know. But that was actually very good. We had some solid gold bits. We told some stories. And I'm using a laptop that is not my own right now, and the power save settings are different, okay? I don't know if you guys use Windows 11, but it fucking sucks. I've never used it. And nowadays, I guess they're all about fucking cutting down carbon emissions and turning your shit off as soon as humanly possible. And I tried to find a way to turn it off. Couldn't, so we said, fuck it, we'll record anyway. And we did that. An hour. And then we went to watch a video of some fucking Indians watching The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, which, by the way, was just insane.
We'll get to that. Just wrap up the first thought.
It was insane. But, yeah, so in the midst of that 30-minute video we were watching, the computer completely shut down, which ruined our project. But you guys don't want to hear about that. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Everyone thinks podcasting is just fun and games. It's all having fun, and you know, and we are. But
I was having fun. Now
I was having a lot of fun.
Now it feels like work.
Yeah, this sucks now. I don't.
Now that it's like, actually, that was all for naught.
I know
that funny story about like how do you compliment a short guy with a tall chick?
Yeah. Oh man.
Despite all your fucking shortcomings, no pun intended.
Yeah.
You made it, buddy.
Yeah,
it's not funny now because it wasn't.
I know
natural.
now it's not real anymore.
That was an alley-oop that you set me up for.
I know, and you nailed it. You slam dunked. I was talking about because yesterday we saw like a fucking, basically a midget with a chick who was like 6'2", and I was like, I want to give that guy a high five, but like how?
Yeah, how do you start that compliment?
Yeah, without like insulting him first, being like, dude. Like,
for you, that's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Like against all odds, you fucking somehow.
Nature and God just put you on hard mode.
Yeah.
And you got Amazon.
And he got it. I didn't say that to him because I couldn't. And but you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. You know, maybe we'll get some juju going here and get something funny instead. Something else funny. Maybe there's some more funny to be had. No, I think there's a little more funny in this room, to be honest. Like, we can get it. We'll get it.
Yeah. I don't know. We're like on fumes now, dude.
I'm not. I'm still going, bro. I'll take a shot. How about that? That's funny juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a 7 and 7 in my mouth.
Gross.
I just mean like I'm not gonna mix it first, then
yeah, no, I know
I'm
what
just
you
gonna
mean.
drink some Seagram 7
you
and
do
then
the thing.
take a sip of 7-Up.
This is how I take shots. I pour a little bit of whatever the tasty beverage is in my mouth, leave it there, knock the liquor back, and swallow the first sip and the liquor, and then I follow it with a little more of the tasty stuff.
Oh, that's a really crazy, convoluted way to say you need chaser to drink hard alcohol.
Yeah, you did too until very recently. This guy
the
trained
last
himself.
2 years? Yeah, it's because I can't do shots.
Yeah.
I got a fucked up throat. So
No, he got psyoped by boomers who just drink like cups of whiskey.
No, I literally like
that's
tried to get good at it because I can't do shots. I got a fucked up throat. I can barely.
Oh, that's true.
I can
can't do
barely
shots.
take vitamins that are too big. I got these fucking magnesium pills I take.
Damn. So you can't
and
swallow as well.
I have to like fucking have water already in my mouth, grab the magnesium, and then try to trick my brain into being like, I'm just drinking water. I'm not trying to take this fucking horse pill.
Dude, that's funny because the magnesium pills I was taking recently were pretty fat. Like, even I could swallow pills all day, dude. Like, I'll swallow floor pills. I don't give a fuck. Well, now I do, but used to not. But yeah, the magnesium I take too is also pretty fat pills. Like, it's even hard for me to swallow. So I see where you're coming from with that.
I'm just saying I've had to like fucking spit them out and be like, I'll try again later. I'll just try to take my magnesium later. Anyways, shots. I can't do the down the hatch thing. Like, I don't have that, like.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, even though I'm taking a shot, it will be like glug glug.
Yeah, he'll multiple
throat doesn't work
swallows
that way.
for one shot,
So,
which is just the worst way.
So I had to just get good at being able to just drink a glass of whiskey.
Yeah, and that sucks, dude.
I like it now. I definitely rewired my own brains. I can just I started with Captain Morgan. That was like
That's easy. Yeah.
that was the one I thought was the easiest to just drink as far as hard alcohol.
Yeah, it is a little sweet. It
It's
is also only
spiced and-
35% though.
Yeah, but you just start with that, and then you just
Yeah.
don't chase.
I still love Cap. Don't get me wrong.
And yeah.
I had a couple of
Well,
those last
now
night.
I
when
just
we were at
drink
the bar.
fucking. I literally just drink anything, and not. Doesn't have to be a cocktail. I do
Yeah.
still like 7 and 7s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I dated a girl who was only drank 7 and 7s.
they're pretty
and
good.
I was like, yeah, this rules.
I mean, like I don't really like.
Or actually, she would do 7 and 7s. She also did Crown and 7s, which
Yeah, the 7 Up or Sprite, whatever kind of lemon lime you're using is the key. Because I don't really like dark sodas. The
yeah.
kind of just feel gross, dude. They
True.
Make me feel gross. Although I feel like
I mean, all soda is disgusting completely.
just dark corn syrup and
Yeah,
sugar
dude,
paste.
There's people who drink soda for thirst.
That's insane.
That is insane. Josh does that, dude. He's like, you want a Pepsi, dude? Just
Yeah, I'm
stone
real- I'm
sober. I'm like,
parched.
no, I don't want a fucking Pepsi, dude. I drink water. We're water maxing.
Yeah, what the hell?
H2O maxing. Fellas.
Yeah, I basically the only things I drink like water, and then everything that's besides water, it's either caffeinated or alcoholic. I don't. Every once in a while, I actually have a rare treat for myself right now. I have some Pog juice at home.
Pog.
passion fruit,
orange guava.
orange guava.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I like a little juice here and there.
before that, dude, I haven't had just like something because I like the flavor of it in ages. It's either like
Yeah.
nutritious, like vitamin something, not vitamin water because that's just sugar.
Yeah, you want the effects. You're like, it's either got to fuck me up, wake me up, or like keep me alive.
Yeah, or it's beneficial
True.
in some way. I don't just drink anything willy-nilly.
Yeah.
But so the fact that people just choose like, I'm
Soda.
thirsty, Mountain Dew time.
Dude, yeah. I think I would die in like 3 days if I started doing that.
I get stressed out if I'm gonna be like out too long without my water bottle
Same.
because I'm like,
yeah.
well, what do I do when I get thirsty?
I mean, you see my jug over there. I'm fucking rocking a full gal every single day. Like,
Yeah, I brought
gotta
I
have it.
brought my water bottle.
I get headaches, dude, if I don't. Okay.
I
By
get
the way-
mad, dude. I literally get like short fused
Yeah.
and take it out on those around me if I'm thirsty.
This is good casting, by the way. This beverage talk, it's about as good as it gets. This is
God,
what you get when you fucking.
The Forbidden Lost cast is so much better than
I
this,
know,
dude.
fuck, dude.
This sucks,
We're
dude.
sucking shit right now,
This
dude.
pod fucking sucks compared to
Ah,
what we just deleted on accident.
Condemned. Yeah, like, all right, guys, we've pretty much been relegated to the fucking garbage dimension right
Back
now.
up your files from now on. This
Dude,
would have
I don't-
happened if we were recording over Discord and I was using my Craigbot.
True, but if you were using Craigbot, then you
The
would
mic
also
quality
be
would
using
sound-
a headset mic, and
Yeah, the mic quality would be down, but we wouldn't have lost anything.
I know.
In fact, if I deleted the file, it would still be
Well, hey,
hosted online for 6
Yeah,
days.
dude. Well, dude, if you had a power surge or something, your computer, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah,
well,
it'd be-
actually, Craigbot is cloud based, so maybe.
yeah, Craig,
it would save
Craig would have kept me
Well,
going for
no, because
6 days.
you have to hit the command stop, right? Okay, so if you don't hit start
what?
stop, then what? You know,
I don't know. I guess I could test. I could just kill Discord one time during a
just
recording.
unplug your computer while we're recording one for fun.
Well, I was gonna say just close Discord. I think that's. I don't need.
Okay,
to
I mean, I
unplug my
guess, yeah.
computer.
Well, if we, for science, if we wanted to faithfully replicate what happened here today, I think you should just rip the power cord out.
Okay.
Is what it is. So, I mean, science, which is gay.
Yeah, dude, science is gay as hell, man.
It's gay.
And they just lie all the time.
It's gay because people think like it's okay. It's like Rick and Morty syndrome, dude. Like science followers and science believers are fucking Rick and Morty guys.
Yeah, like,
annoying.
You
faggots,
don't like science. You just think the stars are pretty, and you fucking like,
which they are.
and you like phone,
yeah.
and you like knowing that somewhere in like the fucking Netherlands, some guy's lying about some super machine he has that's gonna like, oh, it moves particles fast.
God.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need that. That's what we need.
Yeah, dude.
Speed
They're
up
like,
particles, dude. Okay, then what?
yeah, they're like, let's
How much did
cram
that
these two
cost?
things together. I'm like, I'm gonna go replicate this experiment on the highway with my car in a Four Loko. Same shit.
Yeah, okay.
How fast
One's
do
a
I
lot
have to be
cheaper.
going while drunk driving to recreate the God particle on the highway?
Yeah, man, and that experiment is not only cheaper, but it isn't burden taxpayers. You know that they didn't just make a fucking collider
Yeah,
for
dude,
free.
scientists
Who
don't
paid for that.
Scientists don't have money,
They
dude.
get grants.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, grants. That's a good point.
And
You
that's
kinda sunk my
why
ship right there with that. But okay,
I was just gonna say that's fucking why science is so biased all the time. Is because someone's paying for it. So like, if Marlboro's paying you to test how addictive cigarettes are,
yeah, you can't go back to them and be like, dude, these are really bad.
this is bad.
addictive.
We're gonna
Like,
tell the world.
you're gonna be like, shut the fuck up. You're broke now, asshole. Like,
Yeah.
how about
we'll,
that?
We'll take away everything and hurt those you love.
How about zero money from now on? Good luck telling your wife that.
Yeah, we know where your wife lives. How about that? Yeah, so that's
Yeah, so science is inherently biased because
because people pay for it. There's no
It's
no
all
other way
paid.
around unless like some.
except grants. Like, I wish you hadn't said grants because we could have just kept
Well,
going.
who the fuck do you think pays for those?
Taxpayers.
Yeah, okay. and
Because the
who-
government doesn't have fucking money either. By the way.
yeah, I'm just saying like the people that are like, here's a grant for this. What they still have an agenda.
Yeah. Dude.
They're like, look, I'm running for Congress. I really need you to prove that climate change is real.
Yeah. How about this, libtards? Guess what? Scientists, your beloved government and your beloved scientists, they have zero money. Literally broke asses, dude. You still trust them? Okay. That's one to grow on. All science, all government,
You have to
broke.
beg for donations.
Broke. Sorry.
Yeah, they gotta beg for donations. They're basically like
Shake us down.
they're like the smarter version of OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, donate now and I'll prove that cigarettes are only kind of harmful.
Yeah. Government is like if OnlyFans thoughts like threatened violence to everyone who didn't subscribe, because that's all the government does. They just grab us by our ankles, fucking turn us upside down, and fucking just
Shake out
us.
the change.
Yeah, shake our lunch money out of our
You,
fucking pockets.
Did you ever fix a computer so is it gonna keep running now?
Yeah, no, it's
You
not
don't
gonna
need
turn
to
on.
like keep
Nope,
the screen
nope,
on every few minutes.
nope.
Okay.
It's good.
If I see
Trust
that
me,
screen
it's
go
good.
dark,
If we lose another cast, dude, I might kill myself tonight. Yeah, I might break something.
we'll do a seppuku.
Give me something to break.
You cut yourself in your stomach, and I'll make sure you're dead. With
Yeah.
the head chop.
Yeah, don't let me puss out on that either.
Dude, what a crazy way to go. They're like, okay, so naturally that you have experienced shame, if you don't want your whole family name to be bad, you have to dig a sword into your stomach, slice your guts open, and then as
Pull
a good
it out.
friend, I'll chop your head off just to be like, well, he was gonna die. I
Yeah.
just sped it up.
Made it quick. Wow, they do that? The head chop part?
That's the second part.
Oh.
The first thing is you stick the sword in your stomach and then like rotate it by a few degrees. Like a 45 degrees to rip your guts out. So it's like, okay, the guy's done. Dead
Gonna
man.
die. There's nothing
Dead
we
man
can do.
breathing.
Yeah.
So then they're like, okay, he did his part. Then your homie
Just
chops
kill
your
you.
head off.
Yeah. It's like a humane harakiri.
Yeah, that's seppuku.
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 It's a seppuku.
Dude, if someone just told you seppuku was like the name of a dish, though, you'd be like, that sounds great. That sounds like food or like a
Seppuku?
drink. Seppuku?
You're like, yeah, dude, let me get the chicken seppuku.
I'll take the seppuku roll.
Yeah.
Try saying that at a sushi place actually run by Japanese people.
Oh, yeah, they bring you a katana.
Be
They're
like,
like,
I'll
oh,
take
you,
the seppuku
you're
roll.
very honorable. Honorable.
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah, some trad
Or
Jap
China.
guys like, I really admire that you're doing this. We really got to bring this back.
In perfect English. He's
Can
like, you know what, dude, this is actually...
Do you mind if
so
we
happy to see
do you
this.
mind if we post this on our Instagram?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna show people we're a traditional sushi place.
Yeah. Food Instagram is on some other shit, dude. It's why I know you're not on Insta, but
No, I don't have an Insta. I don't fucking understand. I must be just a boomer, dude.
No,
I don't understand how it works at all. I get so lost immediately. I'm like, oh, what do I click on?
you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna be like, no, you're not a boomer, dude, because I don't get it either. Just cope, like try to be like, I'm not a boomer, so no, it's
yeah.
not bad.
It's definitely not us.
Yeah. We are not boomers entirely, but we sympathize with them, or at least we understand where they're coming from. Like, I think some of the 5 listeners might be aware of the stream we joined in on a little bit. The fucking He's Literally Me Bro charity stream, which was a smashing success. Awesome time with the boys too. But oh shit, dude.
We already promoted all this, but it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah,
we deleted it, dude. We're talking about how awesome that was that he smashed the goal. Not only almost immediately, but almost doubled it.
Yeah.
In the first few
did.
hours. But as cool as that is, it's hard to enthusiastically say it a second time.
Yeah, but you know
this
what?
This is their first time hearing me being like, "That's great, good job, guys." But
yeah, keep talking because I forgot why I brought that up.
I was so much more high energy the first time we recorded this.
Now we're like, this is the Crestfallen cast now. Like we're hating life.
Anyways, dude.
Do you remember what I was talking about when I brought that up? Because I forgot, dude. You guys, I had no sleep last night.
Yeah, so what'd you think of those Indian guys reacting to Lord of the Rings?
Okay, fuck. I guess we'll talk about something else then.
I don't remember either.
No, that was fucking unreal. Who knew there was a market for this? Which, if you guys don't know, there's like a whole little corner of YouTube where some guy just preys on like some Indian guy preys on like more retarded Indian guys.
Well, it's like villagers from like really small
like they don't have TVs probably
towns
or
so half of them can't read.
Yeah, and then they show them the most insane American.
They just show them
CGI
like American
movies.
stuff. So they show them like Lord of the Rings. This is one we're just watching, or like music videos. They'll have like, this next band you're listening to is Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
They put on War Pigs.
They put their Vindaloo down and they listen to some fucking War Pigs, and they literally. There's a common theme going on with all the thumbnails on here. Like Indians, they fucking soy face. They soy out, dude.
They
like,
soy jack hard.
That's gonna be the thumbnail for this, by the way. Is a fucking Indian IRL soy jack. I mean, it's so funny. It's
they deleted the part and had to record a second one. My God.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. They are not as high energy this time. They feel bad. He like taps his buddy. He's like, I think they feel bad. Yeah, these guys.
They're not as enthusiastic, but they want content out this week, so they are trying a second time.
Taps his buddy. They will carry on. Like
they will try. It won't be as good as the first time, but they will try.
They'll still do it. Whatever.
They're chasing that bag that has yet to arrive.
Yeah, so we're watching this, and it's 2 Indian dudes. One's geezed up to the max, and the other one is like
geese maxing.
Yeah, he was geese maxed. He's like an elder, like a fucking like a. If you think of
Babu.
like a Bob. Oh,
His
that's
name's Babu.
That's right. And like they're like tapping each other. They're watching a movie. Okay, for example, it's a part where there's a bunch of those fucking what are those?
The ring rates.
Yeah, the ring rates come, and then the guy taps his buddy next to him, and he's like, "Dude, there's a bunch of those guys."
Well, he's like, "There is not one, but many of them."
Yeah, I'm like, dude, if GE if we were watching a movie and he tapped me and said,
"Hey, dude, there's actually a bunch of those guys."
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of guys on the screen right now that you're looking at. I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude."
Dude, is this a bit? What are you doing? Are you trying to be funny right now?
You'd rather watch a movie with a fucking black family.
Well, because like they might get loud, but they're like reacting, like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, they're not like calling out the whole plot as it
That's
happens.
way better than fucking these Indian guys be like, "The movie's called Lord of the Rings. In India, we name movies based on what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Movie naming is not done in vain.
Is movie naming? Yeah,
This
it's not in vain.
This must be about a goldsmith. He
Like
makes rings."
Every scene they're shown, they have to like summarize it like absolutely, like it's absolute. In the moment, they're like, "This is what it is."
Past, present, and future movie wrapped with every conclusive statement.
They see Gandalf coming into the Shire, and they're like, "That is his uncle." Like 100%. That is his
like,
uncle.
Oh, and then like they see the first time he does fireworks, they're like, "Oh, his uncle is a magician."
Yeah, call them magicians.
Yeah, then he's just known as the magician for the rest of the movie.
Which to them,
they say Gandalf like fucking 30 times before they even leave the Shire.
Yeah, and they're just uncle. 100%.
Uncle magician.
It's crazy. It was
and
crazy.
Then when he meets with Saruman, like, oh, he meets with the master magician.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I wonder who his nephew is.
Indian YouTube.
I didn't say that, but that would crush.
This might be something I have to get into. Indian YouTube. It seems extremely.
Well, yeah, but
unhinged.
it's like there's Indian YouTube, and then there's Indian YouTube marketed towards Westerners.
Americans. Yeah.
This is for us because it's in English. It's American
Yeah.
stuff they're reacting to. It's
This is
completely-
predatory. This is.
Yeah, but
it
done
rules.
it's done by their own because it's like the guy filming it is also speaking Hindi, and
Yeah, it's not racist.
I've
it's
seen
just like
I've seen his old channel
classist.
too, and they'll have them do
Which is
things
based
like
still.
they had all these guys like react to like the story of where the American national anthem came from. They're like, oh wow, after all those hours of the British bombing them, the flag still stood. Then why do they put it on popsicles that melt? Look how your flag looks now. Shameful.
Damn, that's an angle I hadn't even considered.
Very
actually.
shameful.
Bomb pops? Is that what you're talking about, dude?
No, it was actually it was like a fucking dyed ice cream sandwich. I've never seen this.
Oh.
They must do this in other parts of the country where it was actually looked like the flag. Bomb pop is just red, white, and blue, but it's like
Yeah.
this looked like the American flag printed onto ice cream, like an ice cream sandwich or popsicle or something. And it's got the whole flag, and this guy's eating it, and it's like melting. He's like, "See, this is why we do not put our flag on ice cream. You see how your flag looks now? It looks very shameful. It's shameful what you have done to your own flag. Why do they do this?"
I agree with that, actually.
Well, yeah, I've actually never seen that before.
Yeah, we also don't actually do that in real life here. We don't have like
Yeah,
a
I don't
printed
know,
fucking
that's-
ice cream bar with.
Whatever, like, Indian producers recording these, that's the intel he got about Americans is for our 4th of July. That's what we do. They're making them try a bunch of, like, summer and 4th of July food. They must have looked up, like, what do Americans eat on their holidays. And because they just got, like, a bunch of random barbecue. It was, like, fucking, like, fried chicken and, like, coleslaw and, like, hot dogs and, like, a burger or something. But, like, the halal versions of all those, because half the guys are Muslim. Yeah. One of the guys was like, only Allah knows what's in this. Because he'd, like, never seen a hamburger before. He was, like, looked so baffled at the thing. Like, I guess they don't even have sandwiches or something, because
Yeah.
you could, if you had sandwiches before a burger, you'd be like, oh, this is kind of like a weird sandwich.
It is reminiscent of a sandwich. That kind of reminds me. What was that thing you were talking about? It was another one of these Indian ones, I think, where they made the guy try McDonald's.
Yeah, they had tribal people react to McDonald's. That one was pretty good too. Or the guy's like expecting like the ingredients. He's like, "Oh, this has cabbage. The poor man's food."
Yeah. They see lettuce and they're like, obviously, again, they're just complete certainty, know everything. I think Indians have to know everything, or you have to kill yourself.
Yeah, he's like completely trying to summarize it, but
Every second
completely
of life,
based on just what he's already experienced in life. You can't fathom that there's other perspectives,
or other vegetables out there, like
just the things he hasn't seen before.
yeah.
That he knows everything by
He's
now.
like, sure, obviously this is
He's
cabbage
like,
on a
I am
fucking
50.
burger.
I'm 50. I've seen the world.
Yeah,
I've never left my village. I'm being preyed upon by these Indian Zoomers
yeah.
killing it on the YouTube. But I know everything.
Vindaloomers. I don't know why.
The Zoomers.
Vindaloo, chicken Vindaloo. That is like the most. If somebody talks about Indians and I like try and do an accent, I always like try and slip the word Vindaloo in.
Dude,
That is like the most
South
Indian
Park
word
did
I
that
know.
too.
What?
South Park did that. They had this
Oh,
thing
yeah?
where like the kids are playing with the VR headsets, and the guy they have to keep calling customer support, and the Indian guy is trying to explain to them they're stuck in a Vindaloop.
Oh yeah, the fucking time Vindaloop.
They're
What was
like,
it? That was like what the
"You are
episode was
not
called,
real.
too.
I am not real. You are NPC and
Quantum Vindaloop.
yeah, you're not a Vindaloop.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Do you
dude.
understand?"
That is funny as shit. I mean, dude, just the word is like unabashedly, unapologetically Indian as fuck.
What is that? I've never heard that word before.
Vindaloo?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, it's a dish they have. I couldn't. I mean, you could get chicken, for example, chicken vindaloo. I think it's just chicken vindaloo. You guys eat chicken. Anyway, dude, it's fucking like, I don't know. It's like a different spice mix. You've surely had like chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like a spicier. It's just a different mix of fucking spices that they use.
Yeah, I thought I liked Indian food because
Indian food is so good.
my dad makes a lot of Indian stuff, and when he makes it, I was like, oh, that tastes good. But then I tried like Indian food at a place. I'm like, I didn't like that at all.
Dude, there's no way. I know you. I know you're not. You don't like a lot of culture food. You don't like Asian food, for example, which India, kind of Asia.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're technically part of it.
Yeah.
I think in like 100 years, it'll be offensive to call India Asia because we used to call Turkey the Orient.
Yeah. You know what's so gay? You can't say Oriental now, dude.
Well, yeah, that's because
everyone relax. I don't say that, but I'm just mad that you can't say
where that comes from is it's actually comes from Romans. They called everything Turkey and further east. That's all Oriental.
Orient.
They're like, I don't know what the hell that is.
People
So
act
Arabs,
like that's like a racist term now.
Arabs, Chinese, Indians, Mongols,
Yeah, maybe it's just too.
Siberians,
Yeah.
they just call them. Oh, that's an Oriental.
Yeah, maybe they just don't like it because it's too broad. Maybe they're
It
like,
is
well, that's
too
not.
broad because it's like they were throwing Indians, Arabs, and Asians like all under the same.
Well,
like,
you could say Asians, and that encompasses it. Okay, so I say Asians.
Yeah,
that's
but
the same fucking
okay.
thing.
So if I
you
say
know?
some Asian guy cut me off in
Dude.
traffic,
Yeah.
what do you picture? Not
I
this guy,
see.
get out of my window road.
I see a soy-faced brown guy with a fucking head wrap on. That's what I see when you
Oh,
say
yeah, when I
Asian,
say
cut me off
Asians.
in traffic. No, of course I see an old.
It
fucking
is my
geezed up
turn to
woman
go,
with
and
her
this
eyes
guy does not
three-quarters shut.
understand.
Yeah.
The light is green. I must go. Oh, I was in the wrong lane to turn, but I will still make the turn.
He taps the passenger. He's like, I must hit the gas pedal. Like, that guy's like, yeah,
That is true.
that's true
That
for
is
sure.
true.
That's basically like Indians watch. If you have two Indians watching a movie together, one guy is like, this is what's happening, and the other guy is just like, true.
I have come to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess-
crazy.
I guess it must be true.
It's insane. You guys really got to look this up. We just watched it. It's villagers react to Lord of the Rings.
Well, it's like villagers react to epic fantasy movie, all caps on the epic.
Well, that's
Lord
what
of
the
the
actual
Rings.
title of the video
Well,
is.
yeah, if you're trying to type it in and
The
find it.
exact video, but yeah, villagers react to Lord of the Rings, and you'll just get a bunch of thumbnails of soy-faced fucking Indian geezers.
Dude, I love how they clap too, like when a character in the movie does like
Yeah.
a good thing. They're like,
Dude, they're
that
like
was
children.
a good job.
They're kind of like children, you know what I mean? When I'm watching these guys... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to play that. Yeah, when I'm watching these guys, they're like, oh my god, he killed it. Like, dude, it's either like a fully grown adult on like the hardest hallucinogens possible or a child. Like, that's...
Dude, that part where they're digging up that first Urukai and he just like chokes out an orc and he's like, bro, that is so dangerous.
Yeah, that guy is fucking deadly. Like, what the fuck,
He looks
dude?
very powerful.
I'm just looking over at GE. He's showing me this. I'm like, dude, this is insane. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm having a fever dream right now.
I was just so I had like Taco Bell for breakfast as you do,
Based.
and I was just like, okay, well, fucking royalty maxing, so I have the violent urge to be entertained with my meal. So
Yeah.
I go on YouTube, and they just know that I like stupid shit like this. So they hit me with that Fellowship of the Ring video, and I put that on.
Yeah.
And I just got sucked in. I was like, dude, this crushes. And not for why they think it will.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. 300K views.
39K.
It's only a month
Oh wait,
ago.
yeah, the one we watched has 316.
Oh man, it
1,000
deserves more than that.
I mean, yeah, it does.
It's pretty good.
You guys got to check it out. It's fucking retarded. It's insane.
pretty
Dude,
good.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
is this?
Oh, dude,
Look
I've
at
seen
that
that. Put that
thumbnail
on.
of
Put that
Frodo
on.
with his
It's only
eyes
30
fucking
seconds.
spaced way out, dude.
That's a classic one.
Uh,
He goes like, "Durr, Gandalf." His teeth are all fucked up.
what the fuck?
Dude, all those like fucking I've seen this one. Yeah, all those Lord of the Rings shit posting videos.
Yeah, dude. When
Those
when
crush.
Frodo's all fucked up in the first movie, dude. The first time I watched The Fellowship was on acid, and like it was so goddamn off-putting when Frodo gets fucked up.
Yeah, he's starting getting those fish eyes from getting stabbed with the
Yeah,
Nazgul
dude, I was like,
sword.
ugh. And then that white bitch comes out, and I'm like, oh, it's okay. She's
The elf lady.
yeah.
The only thing I don't
I was
like
like, she rules.
I don't like her character because for some reason, the whole movie she sounds like she's out of breath. And
Yeah.
it's like she's been standing next to Aragorn on the bridge for like 4 minutes. So unless she sprinted there and then like hard stopped.
Yeah.
But
And she's in shape too, so there's no reason.
yeah, but she's like, you must know that my elf father doesn't want me with a human king. Return the slab.
Oh, suffer the care. Dude, how much did that shit freak you out as a kid, dude?
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
That shit rules, dude.
It's just disturbing.
This
dude.
is just fucking millennial hour here. Remember Courage the Cowardly? Remember Lord of the Rings?
true. But I'll tell you this: I did not watch Lord
Remember
of the Rings as a kid.
YouTube poop?
YouTube poop? Fuck that, dude. That shit. While
Lord of
very
the Rings.
funny.
Lord of the Rings YouTube poop's the best. I forgot what they call it, dude. But there's like an actual whole like mega comps of them, and they go so hard. I watch them all. Every time I watch Lord of the Rings, which is about once a year, I put on the trilogy, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm actually almost more so looking forward to watching these compilations that I'm gonna make you watch when we're done recording.
Yeah. And I will.
It's like a 10-minute. It's crushed.
Yeah, no, that shit's
Anyways, this isn't good content, dude. Let's change this up.
sure.
Unless you want to
No,
go back to
this is
Indians.
good. This is
If you want to
fine.
go back to Indians.
No, this is funny. Wait, I just had a thought.
He's looking more forward
Wait.
to watching funny videos than he is to finishing the podcast.
And okay, this is completely retarded.
True.
What if? How about this? Here's a hypothetical for the lads. What if the Lord of the Rings? What if the fucking ring was a cock ring? A vibrating cock ring.
It'd be really funny if, like, one of the guys, like, if Gollum wasn't, like, girthy enough for it to fit, so it didn't work. So he just holds on to it. He's like, no, you can't have it.
Keeps slipping off, like rolling down some
That's
rocks.
how he loses it, and Bilbo finds it.
Yeah, rolls down the fucking mountain.
No, it didn't fit.
He's like, I just wasn't horny enough. I swear to God, it usually fits.
It's hard for the precious.
I get, sometimes, I have to be horny enough. Is that funny?
Bilbo Baggins is only giving up the ring because he knows he's too geezed up to fit in it still.
Yeah, he can't even get it up. He's like, yeah, no, trust me, you.
Well, you heard him when he said that fucking. It's my 111th birthday. He sounds like fucking Mr. Leahy.
They kept saying that in the Indian video too. They're like, 111-year-old
Well, he kept looking at the guy
uncle.
like shocked. He's like, see, he lived long time. He's 111. The
Yeah.
ring gives you old age. Maybe now Frodo, now that he is the new Lord of the Ring, maybe he get old age too.
Yeah, and dude, even the Indians can't resist the allure of the ring. The one guy was like, he's like, I think I might go to the goldsmith
Dude,
after.
he literally said that.
Goldsmith,
He's
like,
I'm going to
they
go
still
to
have
the
that?
goldsmith and ask for him to make me a silver ring with the same inscription.
yeah,
Now the allure has reached me as well.
yeah. Yeah, even those boys, they couldn't fucking.
That's why I was thinking that, like, they're just thinking the movie, like, the plot of the movie is at complete face value. Everyone's just jealous that there's, like, this shiny gold drip ring.
Yeah, the
And
drip.
that's why people want it.
Dude, Indian drip. Dude, Indians love fucking drip. They are like 10 years behind
They're
us,
kind of
though.
like drip culture.
Yeah.
Like, with jewelry and shit. Like, when you get
Status
get
shit.
married, the groom's mother has to present the wife a shitload of jewelry.
Yeah.
And it's the dowry. Well, it's like the female's parents, I think, has to give them just money, and then like the and then like the groom's mother has to hand down some but not all of her drip, her ice. She just got to hand down the ice
To the lady?
That's why last night I was trying to explain to you that fucking that video idea I had where it's like some Indian couple trying to talk dirty to each other, like trying to be degrading. And the guy's like, I will point the soles of my feet at you. And then she's like, your mother's dowry was made at best.
Speaking of feet, dude, those boys, they kept seeing the Hobbit feet, and they were like, "These feet are very bad."
Oh, dude, like even like that part where they're hiding from
Dude,
the ring
the
wraith
feet.
under the tree, and like what really caught their attention was how disgusting the Hobbit feet
I
looked.
know, dude. The feet shook those boys, dude. It was crazy.
Look at their feet; they're so hairy.
They couldn't fucking drop it, dude. They were, yeah.
That was
Because again,
more
they're all about
important.
status.
That was more important than the demon horseman, like right there.
Yeah. By the way, what's the Agent Smith guy? What's his name again? Something?
Elrond?
Elrond.
I can't remember if it ends with an N or a D, if it's Elron or Elrond. But, yeah, he's like the fucking Elf King or whatever.
Yeah. And
He's,
how hateable of a face does that
he's
guy
that,
have,
He's
by
like
the
that
way?
elf chick's dad, and
Yeah.
she hates that
Oh, yeah, the fucking
Aragorn's...
the angelic bitch.
Yeah, well, he's pissed because, like, all the elves are going to leave this continent because it's like some bullshit about how, like, the thing that makes elves immortal, like the spirit that does that is leaving. So they have to, like, go chase that and to another continent. And his elf daughter wants to stay behind for this fucking mortal Aragorn.
Yeah.
And he's pissed. He's like, your lifespan could be in the 4 digits, and you're sticking around for this fucking man, this human?
Yeah.
He's like, you know that they're, like, uncirced? You cool with that? All humans are uncirced? We elfish are all circed up.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, that fucking speaking of circs, dude, like, for one, cut that shit out, guys. If you have kids, don't fucking circ your fucking kid. Okay? And if you want to be like, oh, it's Christian, it's this and that. No, it's not. That's Jewish psyop. Or, actually, did I say Jewish?
Well, the first time you said Christian, and then you said
No,
Jewish psyop.
Christians. There are Christians who defend it, even though that was fucking laid upon them by.
I think that's a Jewish tradition,
It
so that
is.
you don't masturbate or
It is.
rape
Yeah,
as
but
much.
it's
'cause
been-
it's like you
It's
don't.
been absorbed by certain Christian sects, you know, as like I think it's a good thing because the same shit that they believe that like it's gonna stop you masturbating, dude. I'm fucking circed. Guess what?
Well, yeah. Well, back in the day, in fucking Jewish times, they didn't have. I was gonna say like back when they didn't. Back when they ruled the world, and I was like, wait a minute.
No, yeah.
Anyways, back when they said they ruled the world.
Yeah.
Back then, you know, they didn't have fucking. They had like. I think your closest thing to lube would be like honey. And that was probably expensive because some guy had to go
Spitting
fucking
honey.
raid a beehive and get stung.
Yeah.
And then so he's like, I'm not selling this for cheap, dude. You don't know what I went through for this
Yeah.
shit. They didn't have like beekeeper
They
suits.
didn't have the tech.
So some guy had to like, probably some guy would like hit it with a sling and then like the next day go retrieve it. All the bees would have left already.
It's like some Twilight Princess shit.
Yeah, you don't just, yeah. I still like to think it's some guy just reaching in. Ow! Ow!
Taking
Oh!
it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, God, they're stinging me. I'm allergic. I gotta. Oh, fuck. And then you get back to the market. They're like, yeah, this is like $50 a pound. He's all fucking swollen up like when Crash Bandicoot gets.
Oh, yeah.
Get with the bee on Crash 2.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
bee haven level.
yeah,
Try and go
evidently
underground.
Crash Bandicoot's like allergic to bees or something.
Yeah, he must be. The way that boy blows up?
He blows up.
Fuck.
Dude, all those unique deaths in Crash Bandicoot goes so hard.
I
And
know.
I feel like the remaster,
Oh, of 1, 2, 3?
yeah, the
Yeah. You know what? This is Millennial Hour, actually.
yeah, remember Crash Bandicoot? Remember Lord of the Rings? Remember Jews?
I mean, dude, I'm just going to say 109 penises can't be wrong. Circumcision does not stop you from masturbating.
I think it helped back then. I think
I think it's just,
more so than the masturbation, it deters rape because if you're
what, if you were circed as an adult, maybe? If you're circed as a kid, dude,
I'm
you
saying
grow
if-
up and you're like, this is fine. This is
yeah,
what it
no, I
is.
mean just like if you're uncirced though, it's like you don't really need as much moisture. I don't know. I'm
Is that-
a victim of
True, actually, because that's the...
psyop.
No, actually, I think you need more. Because the foreskin kind of like...
We're gonna have to look into this.
No, I'm telling you.
No.
No, I don't need to look into this. The circ, if you're uncirced, you got that extra skin, so you can kind of glide with that. You know what I mean?
If you're
Is that gay?
uncirced,
Is this gay?
if you're uncirced,
No, if you're uncirced.
that's what I was saying. Is like so if you're circed, it's harder to like
Yeah. Okay. True.
force yourself into a dry
Yeah.
environment.
Okay. So I could see that
You know what, dude? I'm just
But
gonna
first of
I'm
all,
gonna
if you're-
cut this whole last bit, dude.
No, it's fine. Dude, if you're raping somebody to begin with, you're a maniac. If you can get hard
Dude,
under the
I'm
circumstances.
okay. Yeah, I'm definitely cutting this whole.
No, no. This is anti-rape.
If you're raping someone, you are a maniac. This isn't a good pod. This is a good podcast material, dude.
No, dude, it's fine, dude. I'm telling
I mean,
you.
you're not wrong.
Let
You're
me
a
finish.
maniac. But like,
I've thought
people
about.
don't want to
this.
hear this.
I've thought about raping a chick before. Okay, that's.
I'm cutting this whole part, dude.
Okay, cut that. I'm just saying. Listen, I've thought about it in like just trying to not sympathize, but like trying to get in that headspace. Think about
Not sympathetic.
not sympathizing with rapists at all. I'm knocking them. In fact, think about
like I'm not sympathizing with the woman. I'm just trying to get in the headspace of the
Dude,
rape.
no,
Is how that sounded.
Think about how hard it is to maintain an erection if there's like something funny on TV behind you. You know what I mean? Let alone if there's a completely unwilling participant and she's screaming. Most likely, how are
Dude,
you?
I think like
you're a maniac.
if they were just like, I guess just go for it. That would be like the best like deterrent, because then you'd be like, well, I mean, I can't really get into it if you're not into it.
Yeah, I mean, I do. And this is
Because
actually
actual rapists probably get off on like the resistance.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
And
I'm cutting all this, dude. Let's.
Nah, this is
get
actually
off this,
disgusting
dude.
to say. This is disgusting to say, but I think that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut all this.
Okay, yeah, never mind. It's
Change it, dude. Fuck this.
yeah, we'll change it.
This is.
We're not gonna
pig,
cut it, but we'll
this is some
change it.
pig hours.
Anyway, this is what you get when you lose a fucking hour's worth of content.
We had
plus.
so much better shit to talk
Oh
about
my
before.
god, so good, you guys. Oh, you fucking wish you could have heard what we had before.
So like Blockbuster's weird.
Yeah, that. What is that? Is that your open mic bit you're working on? Like, that sucks, dude.
No, I didn't come up.
Blockbuster.
I didn't come up with that. That's like the classic fucking. That's the. That was funny that you called it open mic, because that is the classic bad open mic line.
Yeah. So
That's
what
like the
about
fucking?
how about Blockbuster?
That's-
You fucking retard.
That's the joke, asshole. That's like the fucking. So like, what's the deal with airline food?
What's the deal with renting movies?
It's like.
Oh,
It's like you watch it, you jerk off to it twice, and then you have to give it back. Oy vey, someone else is gonna jerk off to it next. Where does it end?
oh shit, dude.
I've never seen one episode of Seinfeld. I've seen clips though. It's pretty good.
It rules. Very good.
It's actually pretty good. I like didn't want to like it because I'm like, oh, it's just some boomer sitcom. Oh,
No,
people
dude,
like it.
it
I hate
transcends-
it. And then I watched it. I was like,
It transcends generations. I mean, when it
It's
started,
pretty
it didn't do well when it started, but by the end, it was a fucking cultural. It was ubiquitous. It was fucking just everywhere, sick as fuck. But I'll tell you this, okay? Seinfeld rules. How about this? I'll do you one better, fellas. I know the fellas in the chat. Fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your Enthusiasm, dude. One of the best shows probably ever.
dude, that show has some really good clips. I saw one where the guy's like, maybe you've seen it if you've seen enough of the show.
I've seen it all.
Okay, so the
Every
part where
episode
he has to-
several
he like
times.
jumps out of a window to like avoid like some shit he doesn't want to do.
It's just like completely humdrum, mundane shit. Like he's like, I like saving face. Like for example, if you bombed at karaoke and then like ran out the door, kind of shit. But yeah,
And we're back.
and yeah, took a little piss break. Obviously,
You have the monitor on. This is gonna echo. Unplug this. Hang on.
fuck. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm, top tier.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And
by
we're
the
back.
way, took a pisser.
What's the deal with piss breaks?
It's like you fucking shake your dick. Your boxers still smell like piss.
No matter how much you shake, the last few drops stay in your pants. Where does it end?
Damn. Yeah, what was that? Oh yeah, we were hitting the Blockbuster earlier. That was pretty sick.
Jerry, I shook it. I shook my peen as much as I could, but there's still a little dribble at the bottom.
It's like
You have dribble boxes. I got boxes that dribble. You have the dribble bays. I got the B dribs.
Jerry knocks on Kramer's door. He's like, Kramer, what is going on in there? He's like, we're masturbating to porn, Jerry.
But Kramer, that's a sin.
I got nothing on that. I love Kramer. Everyone loves Kramer. How do you not love Kramer? He's the skit.
Especially not.
Yeah, fucking skitzed out.
Dude, yeah, and it turns out That's not a character either. He's just
Yeah, he's a true gamer.
he will just blurt it out.
That guy's more gamer than all of us combined, I think.
That's just how that guy actually lives.
Yeah. You know, they had him back on Curb, and he kind of... Okay, so they...
That was post?
Yeah, they did the Seinfeld. They did a Seinfeld reunion episode within Curb Your
Yeah, I
Enthusiasm,
heard about that.
which was genius, by the way. That was insane. That was like the best way to do that.
Were they like acknowledging that they were the cast of Seinfeld?
Yeah, it's real. No, yeah, it's the real guys like Jerry and what's his name?
I just mean the context of like why
No,
they're.
it's real life. Yeah, no. Larry David goes to Jerry Seinfeld. Both they're IRL guys, and they're like, "Let's do a Seinfeld reunion." And Jerry's like, "I don't know." He's like, "It's kind of gay." Basically, he says it's gay.
Kramer went off and said the N-word at a comedy club. It's
Yeah.
bad optics.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they get Julie Louis-Dreyfus, and she's like, "I don't know." And then eventually they get Kramer back. But when they get him on, it's basically one of those things where they make him apologize in the show, on the news. Like, it's super meta, but yeah, they make him apologize.
Damn.
But then in doing that, there's in the show, they make him apologize, and then he has like another kind of like borderline racist thing in the show where he gets like fucked up again from that. It was really good. It was really good.
Damn, that actually sounds hilarious.
It was good. It was like, I mean, if they just did a Seinfeld reunion and it was just Seinfeld, that would have been gay as hell. But the fact that they did it like the real people, like, I don't fucking
like
know.
out of character, being like, I don't know if this will
Yeah,
work.
and then doing it, and then, yeah. But all the pitfalls that they experienced in recording the actual show with Larry David, because the dude is a fucking retard spurred. Larry David is a fucking autist. They hit basically all those same pitfalls with Larry David trying to control the shit and falling out ultimately in the end and it being finished without him, which is what happened in the show. Pretty good stuff.
Oh, so the actual episode went like he himself acknowledged
Yeah, it's super meta, dude, but it's very good.
peak Jewish humor.
Yeah. That's the one thing I hate, dude. Is like the Jews are so fucking funny, dude.
You wish the Jews weren't funny?
Yeah, I do. It'd make it so much easier. You know?
You're like, God damn, dude, those Hugo Boss uniforms are so sick, but Adam Sandler's so fucking funny.
Yeah. It's hard to hate.
How could you be mad at the Big Daddy?
I actually unironically hate Adam Sandler.
No, that's just the best example of like, well, I want to hate the Jews, but that goddamn Adam Sandler is just
Yeah. Clearly
something
is
else.
clearly is the fucking liaison for Jewish human contact, and
Yeah.
how could I?
Everyone wants to go back in time and kill Hitler. I want to go back in time and make him watch Billy Madison.
You like how I just implied that Jews aren't humans? That's not
I didn't
funny,
catch
okay,
that.
guys. That's not a
I
joke.
kind of like what I said more. I'm going to continue on that.
Yeah, that's good. No, that was
Going
good.
back in time, making Hitler watch Billy Madison, he's like, oh, damn. I guess I was wrong. It's not that bad.
Billy Madison, is that what you'd pick if you had to show Hitler one Jewish
One Adam
movie?
Sandler movie. Well, oh, yeah, one Jewish
Just
movie.
Jews in
And then it's
general.
like, he's like, I will entertain fun Jewish comedy. And you're like, oh, shit. Okay, it's got to be the best one.
Okay, yeah, they got like a fucking
Should we-
squad digging through the crates.
Yeah, they're like, okay, do we go airplane?
It's like literally
Do we
every
go-
movie in existence. They have to sift through.
Does ones produced by Jews count? Because that really opens up what we can do.
Yeah, I think
Like,
so.
okay, guys, do we go Naked Gun or Waterboy? If that was
Naked-
serious, I would go Naked Gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that's
Naked Gun's
the two
way
you're
funnier.
picking, yeah.
Naked Gun rules, dude.
Yeah.
That
It's
movie
alright.
is just laughs per minute. Like,
I mean, it's
maximum.
jokes. It's just jokes on jokes.
Every single line of dialogue is
Oh, no,
either a joke or the build up to the next guy's
yeah.
line being a punchline.
It's it's just punchlines is what I was gonna say.
It
It's not even
crushes.
jokes. It's just
It
punchlines.
crushes.
It's like Austin Powers, dude.
But it's more laughs per minute. It's more jokes per minute.
More jokes.
It's
JPM,
the fire rate.
The JPM is way higher
It's
for
the,
sure.
the fire rate. They're like on that fucking submachine gun.
Yeah, but Austin
Shit.
Powers, he meets a girl. He's like, "What's your name?" She's like, "A lot of vagina." Slam dunk, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, but dude, fucking Naked Gun, like that whole
You
that
like
whole
that
part
better
with
than Austin?
that whole part with O.J. Simpson. He's like
been a
actively
minute. I don't
getting
remember that
busted. he's like actively getting busted by like the mob guys he was like trying to listen in on, and he like stumbles onto like knocks over a bunch of shit, gets his like hands caught in a window, it's like stubs his toe, like something falls on his head, and then he like accidentally bumps into like a wall. It's like wet paint. He's like, oh, like in the middle of like getting fucked up by like all this like actual painful shit. He's like, oh, but shit,
fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's like back then's like, you stepped on my J's, bro. My fucking J's.
Dude, that shit crushed, and I hate to say it, but O.J. Simpson fucking rules in those movies.
Yeah.
He's so funny in those movies. He's like, well, because he's just, he's the guy just getting fucked up the whole time. Like, they send him out to, like, go do something, and he just gets hurt for the next 30 minutes.
It's crazy how big he actually was. Like, I mean,
He
obviously
played
we were
football.
born after that shit happened, but outside of football, like, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant in stature.
Oh,
I was
well, I
like,
mean,
yeah,
that too. Huge dude. Big
Yeah,
gamer
you mean
word.
his, like, career. I thought you were talking about his literal size. I'm like, well, yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah. I mean, I was just saying, America fucking loved that dude for a time, dude.
He seems so nice.
I wish I was alive when that shit was
I
going on, so I
forgot-
could have picked a side.
I forgot what movie it was, but he was going to play a killer in a movie, and
Could
he
you-
got turned down for the role because
Oh shit!
they said that the American public would never
They won't buy
believe
this.
They wouldn't believe that he could be a... man, I got to look up what movie that is.
He's
real
like,
quick.
okay, goes and cuts a white woman's head off later.
Yeah,
That'll
I'm
show
going to
him.
look it up. I'm going to fact check right now.
Okay.
Hold it down for 30 seconds. to
Sure.
1 minute.
Wait, what? You just had some O.J. Simpson.
Okay, yeah. So it was Terminator. Instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger, they were going to have O.J. Simpson. That was their original pick. And the producers were like, there's no way people are going to believe that this guy can play a cold-hearted killer.
Yeah. He fucking showed them.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he catches his wife cheating. I'll be back.
All right, bet.
All right, bet.
Bet.
You know what's another Terminator fact is, so obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger speaks German, but
Sure.
for the German version of the movie, they didn't want him to do the dub because he's actually Austrian.
Yeah.
So his version of the German accent sounds like redneck to them.
Yeah.
So he sounds like a farmer. So that'd be like if we had some guy be like, "I'll be back," and
Yeah.
that was the Terminator's voice.
Yeah. Playing some British guys. I'll be back or something.
Yeah, like he's supposed to sound serious.
Long
like
live
a
the
robot.
Queen. Long live the Queef. Oh, hey, Bop the boy, we hit a Queef here. Hey, I'm queefing here, man.
Have some respect for the dead.
True. Maron.
Rip the queef.
Long live the Queef.
Yeah, she like changed a tire on like an army jeep in the 40s once or something. So apparently she's like a war hero or
The
something.
Queef?
Yeah,
Queef of England?
yeah. Everyone's like,
She changed a tire for the army.
yeah. So everyone says she's a vet. Unlike Donald Trump, who just went to West Point and didn't actually serve.
Donald Trump did? He went to West Point?
Yeah,
Really?
there's pictures of him in uniform.
That's funny.
Anyways, yeah,
Dude, if you can get out of that shit, then fucking do it. Like,
he well, he was supposed to. I forgot if he was like drafted or something, and then like he got like some doctor's note being like, this guy got bad bones. He had like some bone condition. I don't know if that's still or if that was just conveniently during.
yeah,
the
it was
conflict.
probably just a thing, you know. I mean, it's like, what's the guy?
Muhammad Ali fucking draft dodged, and no one's like, this guy's a
Pussy. Like,
well, actually, people at the time probably were like, well, if he's so great, why didn't he go to Nam?
why didn't he fight fucking banker wars? If he's such a patriot, why didn't he fight for fucking... Yeah, I hate this shit. I mean, if you can get out of it, dude, fucking do it. Or if you sign up and you change your mind, if you, like, learn that you are actually not making a difference and you're actually not defending anybody's freedom whatsoever anymore. Used to be that way, you know? Used to be people actually...
Yeah, wars actually like meant something.
Yeah,
Like
they don't
not always
anymore.
much, but like
Now it's all shadowy cabal fucking...
now it's like, yeah, whose stock needs to go up?
Yeah.
We'll like sell weapons to some like fucking
Terrorist.
militia in the Middle East for like 10 years, and then like make them go fight or declare war on them, and then more guns have to be made for that. So like,
Yeah.
it's just for sales.
Yeah. The self-generating little Vindaloop there.
That reminds me of this crazy dream I had once.
Yeah.
where I just realized that I had the power to be the emperor of the planet and fix everything.
Just like
Because-
that. Just
Well, I just in the dream I just realized that I knew like the perfect mathematical equation of like how to karate chop the ground in a way that would send ripples of force all the way to the core of the planet and destroy it. I just knew. I just knew like the perfect angle.
The karate chop. That's
It was
oddly.
it was like a chop, but I just knew the perfect like
You're just like,
geometrical
dude.
angle, and then I was able to prove it on simulation, and scientists were like, "Damn it, he's right."
By God.
And then I was like, "I'll do it."
I swear
I'll do
to
it.
God.
And so I was like, I just basically assumed power with like holding the Earth hostage,
Yeah.
and I had all my
That was
fucking-
your nuke.
I had all my homies become like my top dog officers, and took control of the world's armies for good, for the greater good. And I was like, all right, we got to break up the big banking system. We got to break up for-profit healthcare, but I'm not a fucking gay socialist, so we can't also have universal healthcare. Here's a better system. It's like if America's system wasn't rigged to just drain people of money.
Yeah.
Same idea, but like run by good moral people.
Yeah. I mean, dude, how about this? We're already just getting turned on our heads. These bankers are grabbing us by the ankles and shaking our lunch money out every fucking week anyway. If it went to healthcare, whatever. I don't want that necessarily. I mean, I want health.
Well, universal healthcare is not the answer because then the government's in charge of it.
Yeah.
And you
no.
see how that happens. Like, they start seeing patients as assets and burdens as opposed to humans. So, like, in France and stuff, you know, they'll, like, take people off of life support for budget cuts.
Yeah. Too
for
much of a
taxes,
drain on the system.
so they can send more money to the police because people are rioting or something. And then so, yeah, in government healthcare, you're just a burden or an asset. So anyways, in the dream,
Yeah,
I
that is kinda
declare
weird.
myself emperor of the planet and start doing away with all that kind of shit. And of course, the liberal media just deploys Antifa guys to protest my regime the whole time. So I have my dogs. First of all, I have Hugo Boss design the uniforms for my guys. We look snappy, look snizzy.
Got the drip.
Officers have
Sick drip.
capes that are black on the outside, red on the inside, and shoulder spikes.
Any hats? Any, like, big hats? Sick hats?
No, just really slick haircuts. We
Okay.
all look top notch.
All right, I can get
think
with that.
I think I had a metal crown. It was like black. It was like a black crown, some Dark Souls shit.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, like the Iron
I-
King crown?
Ye-
DS2?
yeah, but a little cooler. It didn't look like just nails.
Yeah, or like
job,
huge.
Dark Souls.
Disproportionately huge.
Anyways, we dig a tunnel, and I set up my bunker, my base of operations. My main base is in the core of the planet. It's like in the mantle. So we just have like this tan like rock fortress near the core of the planet. So
Wait, so your house is in the very area of the Earth that your ultimate power could theoretically destroy with
so
one
it's like,
karate
it would
chop?
be even easier. I wouldn't have to try as hard because it's right there. So I don't need to put as much force.
Oh,
behind
cut
it.
out the middleman.
Yeah.
You're at the core already, so you could just chop
so
the core.
So I'm like, the whole point of my throne being there is just to like let you guys know at any time, even as if you shoot me as I'm falling, I can still do the chop.
Yeah,
It's the ultimate ultimatum.
fail
And-
safe.
But like I'm benefiting the people so much that public opinion is great, except for the liberal media keeps trying to
Propaganda
besmirch
machine.
me.
Yeah.
And so they deploy Antifa, and I just have my guys like kidnap like high up Antifa people or anyone with blue hair, and then they like bring them to my courtroom where it's like basically the courtroom is just like, so I'm on a throne as you do at the top of
Sure.
a big staircase overlooking this black and like kind
Gotta
of
have the staircase leading up to the throne,
like-
by the way. That
it's like marble floor,
That's
but it's
power.
like checkers, like black and like kind of like a tan neutral stone, big pillars. That's my room. And dudes bring up they bring some blue-haired bitch with a sack over her head and like throw her
throw
like
on her knees.
on her knees, take the
rip
sack
the-
off, and she looks up at me and they're like, "You can't do this. You're a awful person. You're racist. You're racist." And I'm like, "The man that brought you before me is black. How can I be racist?" No.
He's like, I have a black friend.
Checkmate.
Just instantly just disarmed her.
Yeah, and I swear I put him into that position not because he was black, but because he deserved that role.
On merit.
He got that role on merit.
Nice.
He's not my
That's how
token
you do it.
officer. Anyways, then after I completely dismantle their logic on live television of the world, then I demonstrate my karate chop powers to just decapitate in one clean swing. And I could be like, could you imagine if that was the core of the earth?
You guys would like all be hella dead right
We'd
now
all
if I
be
did
dead.
that for real. You're
Not that
so
I actually-
lucky that
not
was
that
just
I-
a blue hair.
I mean, not that I actually believe that there is a core of the earth. Like, talk about assuming. Like,
True.
what? Who's been there? You know what's
Yeah.
down there? Hell.
Well, the Earth. You think hell is inside Earth?
That makes more sense than, well, there's just lava. There's like a ball of lava. Okay. How do they know? They're like, oh, we dug a big pit and it got warmer, so must just be lava down there.
You know what? At first I was like, "Are you retarded?" But now I'm like, you might be a little right. For sure, though, when they try and talk about the cores of other planets, if they say anything about other planets, I'm like, you don't fucking know, you idiot. Like,
We have a robot
we have one robot.
in Arizona, and we put like a red filter over its pictures. We're like, check out Mars. That's the closest
Yeah.
thing we know about any other planet. Is
Yeah.
a psyop. NASA is just a fucking money laundering system for politicians and the military.
That's true. They've done like two things. They've done like two. They sent one, the Voyager. They sent that out, which is just leaving our soul, which I do believe is, They have done a couple things, but by and large, I mean, they haven't done anything since like the 70s, dude.
They just take pictures and they just show us pictures. But like if you
True,
look
those
back,
are easily manipulated.
if you look back at like what NASA's putting out in like 2002, it looks so fake. You're like, that's obviously CGI, and people
Yeah.
called them out on that, and they're like, oh well, we had to touch it up because it didn't look like anything. It's like a black and white photo. It just looks like data, so we kind of just touched it up to show you what it really looks like.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. When they,
And it's like, oh, so you did lie? That's a fake photo.
Yeah.
That's a heavily altered photo.
yeah, they do that.
Like, now that we're noticing, now you tell us, oh, well, of course it had to be fake. It didn't look like anything. Oh, so if it doesn't look like anything, why are we giving you billions of dollars for these fucking, these useless telescopes that take photos of nothing?
Yeah, NASA should not be nothing should be government subsidized as far as I'm fucking concerned, dude. I'm tired of getting my fucking pockets turned out for literally nothing. Have you ever had your pockets turned out and then like later somebody was like, "See, I told you this was like, I told you I was going to help you out."
No.
That's
can't
not
say.
Yeah, has that happened to any listener even? Like obviously we are all on a day-to-day basis having our pockets turned inside out. What have you seen? Where's the fucking receipts, dude?
You give NASA $1 billion, they give you a picture of the Arizona desert with a red hue filter.
What's the deal?
You give me
What's space?
You give me $1 billion, I buy a boat.
Is it real? Is it not?
Is it CGI? What's up there? I thought it was the firmament.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. Fucking sucks.
Spotify, this is all satire. This is a satire.
By the way, we don't
podcast.
believe anything we just said for the last hour. If you guys had heard the lost hour, which we lost, by the way, that you guys can't hear now, which probably would have been the best thing you've ever heard, most likely. Unfortunately, that's lost. So this is what you get.
That was actually worse than the Great Library being burnt. I don't know if you know anything about
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah. This is the modern day equivalent. Us losing an hour worth of podcast material.
That story about like that fucking 5-foot guy with the big Amazonian and like that fucking guy who sucked at karaoke,
Got
tried to
mad at me.
got mad, and
These guys don't
the-
even know what we're talking about right now.
the
But
cougar he was trying to get with
I had a sick
fucking
story
left,
from.
and he had to follow a snail trail to see which way she went, and he
Yeah.
left, and
Long
yeah.
and short of it,
all gone. That's all that we.
I'm not even going to tell you guys. I was going to just tell you guys just so you knew what he was talking about, but I'm not even going to fucking tell you guys because your ears.
I just don't. I
Not-
personally don't want to hear it a second time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say it
past it.
good a second time. I didn't even
past
say it good the first time. It was just,
It was pretty good the first time.
okay, well, damn, now I want to say it.
It ruled the first time.
Damn, dude. You guys don't even know what you're missing, dude. Oh, my fuck. If you guys had heard the Lost Hour,
They don't know about you fucking putting on Limp Biscuit
at the bar every single time I go there, just like 20 minutes worth of Limp Bizkit every
then
time I show up at a bar.
Yelling at the bartender that you're about to do that.
Yeah, telling him because he knows me. He knows me.
Hey,
He
guess what
sees
time
me.
it is?
Dude, this bartender, we'll call him Sean for posterity's sake. Every
He
time
already
I go
made
there,
that joke.
dude, I made that joke already. Sorry, it felt disingenuous when I said it. I kind of looked at him and I was like, "Is this okay?" But every time I show up, the guy looks at me and he knows he's in for at least 30 to 45 minutes worth of Limp Bizkit. You know,
Dude, and I get fucking pissed because he goes and puts on like 8 of the most annoying songs ever, and then walks back to where I'm sitting. And so people,
yeah,
people
everyone
look,
knows.
they
They're like,
see
"That's
him.
the Limp Bizkit guy's friend." Are you kidding me, dude?
So what happens is they're like, those are the Limp Bizkit guys.
Yeah,
They're not gonna
you're
like.
guilty by association.
I need to stand up and like be like visibly like shaking my head.
Yeah,
No,
a couple times just so people.
I
they're
can't
looking.
believe you fucking.
Oh, dude, I
put
don't.
on
I
Limp
so don't
Bizkit.
like that you just did this, but we're friends. So
What's the deal with you playing Limp Bizkit at the bar?
What's the deal with Fred Durst? He's got an anime profile picture on his Twitter. He does. I saw that. Okay, that could have been a psyop, though. I'm gonna look it up right now, actually. But one of our constituents, posted a picture of Fred Durst's Twitter, and his banner was an anime girl, and his profile picture was an anime girl.
Have you seen those pictures
The
that
fuck is
Andrew
that?
Tate puts out where it's like just a picture of him in like it's like a live action photo of him somewhere, and then he'll just like crop in like a chick from some anime next to him?
Dude, I hate Twitter. I've never had a Twitter, just so you guys know. So when I go to look up something on Twitter, it's always like, dude, come on, just sign in, dude. Please, could you please sign in to Twitter, man?
I got a Twitter I can check real
Like,
quick.
fuck you.
We can fact check.
I will never sign up for Twitter.
It's not bad, but the only thing is
Yeah,
feel
it
like
is. Dude, he is on Twitter, and every time he talks to me about it, he's like, yeah, I just got caught in like a 4-hour time suck of arguing with some fucking literal retard. I'm like, dude, you got to stop doing
It is
that.
like
You can't-
literally made just to harvest your rage.
Yeah, the Twitter algorithm is based on rage. It's like,
so
how mad
hostile.
can we get the guy that's on his phone right now? Okay, just look Fred Durst Twitter.
Yeah, I'm checking it out. Well, I'm on Twitter.
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie, pull up Fred Durst's
Dude, we
Twitter.
needed Jamie. That'd make this a lot easier. Yes, he definitely is a. It's not even two different anime girls. He just has the same.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I know. It's the same fucking picture. Let me see it. Yeah, what the fuck is that, dude? That's real. I didn't know if that was real until just now. But yeah, Fred Durst, he was goated until I saw a meme earlier today that, showed me that he has an anime girl as his profile picture. And I don't know, you guys are still getting to know us. Both of us, staunch anime haters. If you like anime, do better. Do fucking better. Get off VTube. Stop. Get off Crunchyroll. Get off all that shit, dude. And also, fuck you.
I'm just
Our
looking through his feed
listenership,
right
our listenership just went from 5 to 3. The two anime guys are like, dude, I don't fucking. No, I don't care. If you like anime, that's fine as long as you're like a functioning citizen of the world. But by and large, anime is kind of a blight on young men
So
the world over.
someone on Twitter who's not confirmed, meaning they're just a citizen, was like, at Fred Durst, you have godlike face pubes. September 3rd, 2011, and he retweeted that. That's his first thing. That's his oldest tweet I'm seeing.
You have godlike face pubes?
Yeah, that's what she said, and he retweeted that on his official Fred Durst.
Yeah, that was. I remember when Twitter was new. I was actually at a youth group with my friend Jeff. It was the first time I heard about it. We were at some, non-denominational church youth group thing, and my friend Jeff was always more plugged in than I was to the goings on and this and that. And Twitter had just came out, and he was talking to some chick. Anyway, we're all parting ways, and he's like, they said something, and he was like, "Oh, we'll Twitter about it, we'll tweet about it or whatever." Like, it was a completely novel thing. It was like none of us. It wasn't nearly as like as ingrained in the culture as it is now, And I just remember hearing him say that. We'll Twitter about it. And I was like, that's nothing. Those words don't mean anything. That's not going to go anywhere for the rest of time.
I think like the Twitter like layout is pretty good, and you can like share like comments.
That's because it's just bam, bam, bam. It's just
but,
content.
So I think they have like a good like platform, but then they just use it for rage instead of good.
Yeah, rage, porn, and fucking just mental retardation is what Twitter is.
People are trying to get Elon to ban all the porn off Twitter, and he's considering it right now.
He's considering it, but he's not going to do it because that's like probably half of the users.
He's done a lot of base things so far on it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I don't.
He's made it more like transparent. My favorite thing he did was actually the public fact check. Users can fact check posts.
Good.
So every single post from like Biden's getting like fact checked, where it's like actually none of that really happened. They have like multiple links and like, or when they're like this guy got shot in cold blood by the police, it'll be like. Viewers would like to state that he ran at the police with a ninja sword, screaming "Kill me, bitch!" And there'll be 5 sources.
Okay.
And then people will comment like, "You're gonna leave this tweet up even though this scathing fact checks on it?"
Yeah, it's kind of funny that Democrats are so like about democracy, and which is obviously like a representative. People have a say, this and that. But then when you get on to shit like that, they actually love a centralized source that fact checks everything, like Snopes, for example. That is probably the 2 gayest people you've ever seen in your life, and
Snopes.
A cat. Yeah, Snopes.
Yeah, I've seen Snopes HQ.
Fuck them, dude. Fuck Snopes. I remember in real life when Snopes started coming out. I can't remember. Oh, the Boston bombing. You know, I was talking to a buddy of mine who I thought was woke, which, by the way, woke got co-opted by white women and sort of. Anyway, woke used to mean that you were just aware of like the fact that the shit that they show you on TV and this and that was just completely not real, or like you were hip to the shadow government. Now it means that you completely bend the knee and you, without question, accept everything that the establishment tells you as absolute fact. That's what woke means now. Which is super funny for, like, a group that, like, claims that they don't like, you know, like a totalitarian anything, you know. But they're totally cool with monopoly on on the dissemination of information. It's insane. It's like it's like an oxymoron. If there was like another word for that like pertained to what I said, then that would be what that is.
What's the deal with liberals?
What's the deal with the dissemination of information?
They want you to fact check, but when they get fact checked, they don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at, dude? How long we been running?
They claim to want a representative government, and then bend the knee to a fucking totalitarian. Blah, blah.
How long are we going? Is this a pod yet?
All right, we're at an hour. Go for a few more. Did that last bit suck? Yeah, that sucked. This sucks, dude. This is what happens when you burn a fucking hour, dude. God damn it. You guys, we're going to be bitching about this for like 3 more podcasts, okay? Because you guys don't even know how fucking good the shit that we lost was. And you'll never hear it, by the way. You'll never hear it.
No one will. We won't even be able to listen to it. It's gone.
It's going away already.
It's done.
I didn't sleep as much as I should have last night, so.
What's the deal with Windows 11 laptops turning off if you don't look at them for 30 minutes?
Yeah. What's the deal with carbon emissions? Okay, we gotta stop this shit. Stop the Seinfeld.
Hell of a callback. No, dude, Seinfeld posting will never end.
I swear to God, dude, this fucking Windows 11, it's like the whole UI is based around carbon emissions or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I don't give a shit. Do you think I give a shit?
Did we even make the original joke for that to be a callback about how, like, it's energy saver is why
I think I might have said that.
Computer turned off in the first place, so, like, the computer's trying to, like, save the environment by cutting pods.
Yeah, you go to your power save settings, and they're like, well, dude, if you do this, you're going to be using more carbon, probably, I think. Whatever.
They have like the little leaf symbol. They're like, this is the most energy efficient, where it's just like, if you're not using it for like 20 minutes, we just turn it off.
Yeah.
And just close everything without saving.
Yeah, dude, Windows 11 is AIDS, dude. This sucks. This sucks. And this podcast sucks, you know? Actually, I'm burnt on this. This sucks, dude.
Had a devil of a day.
We had a devil of a day, boys.
Trying to get this pod done.
Anyway,
we've done our dues, dude. We have an hour. I mean, I'm going to cut.
Nah, don't cut it. It's
I'm
good.
going to cut some shit out of the middle.
It's fine. There's nothing.
There was one or two sentences you said. I'm going to.
What, the rape part? He doesn't like
a little bit about that.
He's very self-critical, which I get. You know, you're putting yourself out there.
No, that was critical of you, not self, actually.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. Don't worry about me, dude. I'm fucking cool.
I didn't mean for your sake.
I said some shit that... never mind. Yeah. Yeah, that was retarded, but it's funny, right? Maybe.
Guys,
that was funny, but this is not. This
was Queefcast episode 4.
It's episode 2.
This is the 4th one we've well, actually the 5th one if you count the deleted one.
What will we call the fucking?
I called that last one 3 because it was the 3rd episode.
Yeah, you did.
We just didn't
YouTube,
post,
but I don't think that's where most people are going to be listening. So.
Well, anyways, guys, this has been Queefcast episode 4, and
yeah, we're so fucking
completely burned our actual good material, and so now you get this.
It wasn't
Blame Windows 11.
Oh wait, how about this? I want to touch on one thing. The stream, right? You know, Lit Bros stream, our good buddy, who we love. A lot of fun on that stream, by the way, hanging out with the community and stuff.
The guest that we had on our first episode hosted at youtube.com/@QueefyBlinders, youtube.com/@QueefyBlinders, and Spotify. Official Queefcast on Spotify. Official Queefcast on Spotify. Not the Queefcast. That's some other guys.
Yeah. So we're on this new tip right now, right? Obviously he's literally me, bro. Has a much bigger following than us. So he was doing us a solid by being on. We were trying to do him a solid, kind of cross-promoting. And we posted the cast on Friday. And not a lot of people engaged with it. So I started to feel bad. I was like, dude, I want to do something for He's Literally Me, bro. So I paid money to boost our Queefcast post. And what we did get a lot of, more likes and reacts than we usually get, which is none.
Yeah, it was up to like 74 last I saw.
Yeah. But we got some comments from just stone cold boomers.
Angry boomers.
So we're on this new tip now. Okay, we laughed about this for probably like 20 minutes straight. You guys got to join in on this. Paying actual money and just forcing boomers to see ads that basically say fuck you. You know what I mean? Like just fuck you. Like, you have to look at this, you fucking idiot kind of shit.
Yeah, that one I just made up. We paid $14, so you have to look at this. What do you think about that, jackass?
Yeah, that was specifically created, and by the way, we created that
got
in
rejected.
Tandem. Oh yeah,
for the
boost.
We gave him $14 and said, keep your money.
Yeah, he said, fuck you, dude.
I did put in the description that I boosted this just to troll boomers. That's probably what did it. That was dumb.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you did that. Well, we'll
in
try
the description, I'm just gonna be like, check out the cast at youtube.com/@QueefyBlinders. What's the deal with the Queefcast?
What's the deal with boomers?
It's called the Queefcast. They're not talking about queefs, and they are hardly casting.
I think I hit one queef. Queef of England.
Oh, the queef of England. Long live the queef.
Long. Yeah.
Well, damn, that old queef did live a long time.
Queef. But
she was changing tires in World War II.
How fucking good?
God
how
damn.
fucking good is that though? I think that's where advertisers are going next. Because right now, advertisers are in this the new middle class, basically people right now who are like mid-20s to mid-30s, are now controlling the way ads are made. So you get on YouTube, right, and you see like an ad for Liberty Mutual, and they try and show you something from your youth, like one of those Snap wristbands that you just flick onto your wrist and it wraps around.
Remember these?
Yeah, exactly. They're on like member berries shit right now.
I fully believe that the next wave of ad marketing is going to be just fuck you. You have to watch this.
We don't want you to have a Baconator at Wendy's found in every city in America. Don't try the Baconator or the Baconator Junior.
Yeah. And they're
at
like,
Wendy's.
do or don't. We don't care. You have to watch this either way. Like,
that'd be funny. A new angle.
that's what I'm saying. That's the next angle. Because right now they're in this post-ironic, member berries, weird shit. That's dying off. Also the affecting change kind of thing. Like, they're trying to be like, if you basically buy your shit through us, you're going to change the world. And all these retards fresh out of college are like, oh shit, dude, yeah, well, I like that. I fully believe that as an individual that I can affect change in the world. Retards, by the way. Completely untrue.
If you see this picture of a cheesy gordita crunch and you want it, you are fucking retarded. But so are we, so see you on the short bus.
Yeah.
At the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Yeah, mark my words, dude. 10 years from now when the Zoomers start getting ad marketing jobs, it's just going to be, you're going to fucking pull up a YouTube video. You don't pay for YouTube Premium, so you have to watch ads. It's just going to be like, you know what? You have to watch this. Fuck you, idiot. And how funny is that, by the way? Like, if I saw an ad like that, for example, the one that GE and I collaborated on and posted earlier, if I was just scrolling, had no idea what the page was, and I was forced to see a meme that said, I paid $14, so you had to see this, you fucking jackass. I'm clicking like, dude.
Dude, that crushes.
Yeah, that's an all-timer for
Get
sure.
like a Arby's commercial with like the actual guy, like, we took up ad space, so you'd have to see this. Fuck you.
We have the middle fingers, like, whatever. Yeah.
A big meaty fuck you sandwich.
Yeah.
This all sucks, dude. We're burnt out.
Try the Arby's fuck you in Swiss.
We're on fumes, dude.
Yeah, we're on fumes.
Kill it.
We're out, dude. We fucking...
Queefcast 4, success after disaster.
Sort of. This is kind of a disaster, but, you know, it happens. Podcasting ain't all fun and games, folks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you burn an hour of your life, and nobody's going to hear it, ever. No matter how earth-shakingly awesome it is. Which it was.
So many laughs.
Just so many good, just joke after
just straight
joke.
to the void.
Yeah.
So many the laugh per minute.
Gone now. You guys can imagine, though, right? How funny we would
just
be.
imagine this, but good.
Yeah, dude. Imagine this.
Funny.
Imagine this, but like 2 times funnier, dude.
Oh, you guys would be laughing so hard right now.
I swear.
If it was just like this, but
it's like our profile picture. Imagine if Queefcast was 10 times funnier.
yeah.
That's
imagine this, but if just everything we said was just crushing.
every single time. Yeah. Just
That's
like
what you guys missed, and we will never hear.
I mean, I'd say I was sorry, but it's also kind of nice to just have that in my own personal, memory banks,
Yeah, I still would rather have
I'd rather
the
the
first
boys.
recording not
for
be
sure.
gone.
Yeah, I was coping. That was cope.
Are you sure I didn't save a backup?
No, there's nothing.
God damn it.
You can thank Windows 11 for that, you guys. That you guys aren't just rolling
Fucking
out of your
Bill
chairs.
Gates.
You guys are at work and you're not rolling out of your chairs laughing. That's because of Windows 11.
First, Bill Gates buys up all the farms and grows fucking bug towers and soy fucking impossible burger mills.
Exceedingly common Bill Gates L.
Then I hope we can't put it on Spotify if I said what he did next. And then third, he nukes our podcast.
Yeah. Actually, he did. I think he did. I think that was a concerted effort to stifle the cast and the boys, It's not even just us.
Yeah, he hasn't even been having anything to do with Microsoft for years, and he came back. He's like, you know what? Let's make Windows 11 suck so that the Queefcast episode 4 gets nuked.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg hit him up. He was like, dude, we have a problem. It's called Queefcast.
Yeah,
he was like,
for if we were in the room listening, it would just sound like,
yeah, dude.
Speaking
went to
their
his
fucking
closet.
crazy lizard demon language.
Yeah. Zuckerberg hit up Bill Gates. Bill Gates came out of retirement. He fucking opened up his closet, put on his best fucking nerd gear.
He's like, if we're gonna talk conspiracies, let's at least talk it in our maiden tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there you have it.
And some poor intern accidentally walked in. Here's your coffee, sir. Oh my God, they're both giant lizards.
Yeah, they had the Liu Kang
And they-
dragon eat the other
They
guy's
just
head.
fucking ate that guy.
Yeah, had to eat him. You can't
Yeah,
have
then
guys
they'd
like that
tell that
walking
guy's.
around
They'd
when you're
tell
a
that
wizard.
poor intern's parents like, I don't know, Mi Ling just didn't show up one day.
Yeah, it was a suicide, an apparent suicide, where the guy's head was eaten.
They're like, hey, working at Meta's really stressful.
Yeah,
Shit happens.
he ate his own head. It's gonna be a closed casket too. Your head's gone.
No,
Oh.
it'd be like the body's missing.
Oh,
We don't know.
so they're probably in California.
never showed
so
up.
They could just be like,
They
he
must
left
have
us
got
a
like
note.
sex trafficked.
Oh, true.
But also, that's a conspiracy. It doesn't actually happen.
Yeah, that's not real, by the way.
It's not real.
Also, we love all Jews. That's not for anything. That's just me. That's just I believe that.
Oh.
Obviously.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into Queefcast episode 4.
True.
Catch you next week. Queef on, queefing on.